Tristan with Mahalo, and we are at the Hip Cooks Cooking School in West Los Angeles. And today we're talking seasoning our turkeys. So before we can season the turkey needs to be thawed. And some of us do purchase very deeply frozen turkeys, and you want to give it several days to thaw. You can kind of think of the ratio of 1 day for every 4 pounds. This turkey is about 18 pounds, so I give it about 4.5 days to thaw. If you buy a fresh bird, you don't need to worry about it thawing at all. But we do also need to bring it to room temperature, so this is a thawed and room temperature turkey. Seasoning is something you want to do 2 days ahead of time before you choose to serve your bird. I have a bowl here with kosher salt and a little sprinkled pepper or ground pepper in there. And I put it in its own separate bowl because I need to be able to dig into my salt and rub it all over the turkey inside and out, and I don't want to be spreading any of the foodborne illnesses. So give yourself a separate place where you can pull that salt from. This is something we do inside and out. Okay. And some salt for the cavity. Just get a handful. And just really, I'm not giving it measurements here because it's not really that important. What the main point is to just make sure that you've salted, and as it sits for 2 to 3 days, the salt will flavor our bird. Okay, so I've done and completed the preliminary seasoning of the bird, which is just salt and pepper, and I'll put it in the fridge for 2 days. Two days is up. Okay. Our bird is ready for the second part of our seasoning process. The 2 days is great. It allows the salt to really sink into the bird, tenderize it a bit, give it extra flavoring. And that also did give it time to air dry because we want dry turkey to go into the oven. We don't want any extra moisture. So you want to make sure that it is nice and dry. So I thought that I would season this bird with sage, and I have some rosemary and some parsley. So for seasoning, I like to put it up under the skin. So I'm going to first use my fingers to reach up under the skin and gently loosen the skin from the breast meat. So get your fingers down as far as you can on both sides. And then, since most of our fingers don't reach all the way, use something soft like a spatula to gently press it the rest of the way down, as far as you can get that spatula down there. And this gives us a place where we're going to put in different seasonings and leaves, and herbs rather, to really season this turkey. Okay, sage leaves. This lends to pretty presentation as well. Just kind of tuck it up under the skin. And push it down a little bit with the spatula. Get that leaf a little farther down there. Just a couple more leaves. So that's just really for aesthetics to put it there. And then inside the cavity is where we want to put some other herbs. So I have a little bit more sage. I'll toss that in there. I have a lovely amount of rosemary. And since I like rosemary, I'm going to fill the cavity with those herbs. And I have a little bit of parsley. And that will go inside as well. So the rosemary, sage, and parsley that I put into the cavity will perfume the meat and give it a really nice flavoring. And then the turkey juice, as it drains from the turkey, will also have those flavors, which will really add to the turkey gravy that we make later. I want to tie those legs together. So a short piece of string. Just tie these legs nice and tight. Make a quick knot on one of the legs. Tug it over, grab the other, and just wrap it so that those 2 legs are touching. And then we will knot it to tie it off. So that turkey is almost ready to put in the oven. Since we're not stuffing this turkey, I don't need all of this extra skin at the other end. So I'll cut off some of it, which is mainly just fat, added flavor, but there's certainly plenty on there. And just tuck up the rest into there. Okay, and that is good to go. So the last step is putting our turkey into a pan. And we can create a herb base with the types of herbs that we put in the bottom, really piling up the rosemary and some more of our parsley. And this will just make a nice base for our turkey to rest on and roast. Okay, and to help with making the golden skin, take some butter, or if you're so inclined, you can use olive oil. Either one, but this will just help it get nice and toasty and brown and also add some more fatty flavor. So get all the pieces here. And that is seasoning a turkey. If you'd like to see me prepare any other dishes, please send an email to request@mahalo.com. And in the meantime, check out all of our other awesome videos.